Welcome to week 92 on releasing energy blocks. So this week we're going to practice checking in and noticing what wants to be cleared or moved or released. So we're just going to ask and check in. So let's practice that together in meditation. So I invite you to lower your gaze or close your eyes, whichever is more comfortable for you and minimizes distractions. And just tune your attention to your breath, noticing the fullness of your breath and following your breath from the very beginning of the inhale to the end of the exhale. Notice where you're breathing. Are you breathing in your chest or at the top of your stomach or lower in your abdomen? Is your breath long and slow, or is it fast and short? And there's no right or wrong. We're just noticing what is happening, presencing ourselves. With each breath, invite a sense of ease and flow to this moment. Letting go of anything that is not this moment right now. Is not the breath. Thoughts of yesterday or things you have to do later. Just letting them float on by. And just make sure that your back is upright but relaxed. Your head's resting comfortably without adding pressure on the spine. Sometimes that just means tucking the chin in a little bit. Just releasing any pressure, feeling comfortable. Sitting, feet flat on the floor. And with each exhale, release any tension or any thought or anything that comes up. Just imagine it floating on by, floating on out with each breath. And then ask yourself, what do you need to release today? Again, it's not a needing to know the answer or searching for an answer or having an answer. It's more of a sitting with the question and observing what happens. What needs to be released today? And as you ask that, what needs to be released today? Just notice what's happening in your body. Notice sensations or tightness or pain, throbbing, tension. And just sit with that. Just keep your attention on that part of your body where you feel whatever it is that you feel. Just continue to breathe, follow your breath, and be fully present to that part of your body where there's energy stuck. And we feel energy stuck because there's a tightness or a throbbing, something uncomfortable. And it can be very subtle, or it can be intense. And you just want to stay focused to your breath because the breath is presence. It's right now. You can't breathe for yesterday or tomorrow. Each breath is a very present activity. So that keeps us grounded to right now. We're okay, we're safe. The breath is safe. This moment is safe. And it's safe to be with whatever it is that is stuck. Whatever it is that wants to be released. Energy doesn't want to be trapped. It wants to flow. It doesn't want to be stuck in your body. That we keep it stuck because we didn't know how to handle it when it came up in some way. And it's okay. It's part of our survival mechanism. And now we want to sit with it so that if it wants to be released, and that's why we ask what wants to be released. And whatever we observed, the tightness, tingling, throbbing, discomfort, we sit with it. It's a sign that that energy wants to be released. And as you sit with it, notice any feelings that come up and let them go with the breath. You might feel the urge to suppress it if you feel sadness or anger or anxiety. But just breathe. Keep breathing into it and releasing, letting it go, not tightening, not holding on, not suppressing. Just breathe and let the breath guide the energy out of your body wherever it may want to go. It doesn't need to be trapped. And it's okay to feel. It's okay to have these feelings. And we don't have to hold on to them. The discomfort or suffering is the holding on to that energy or those feelings. So we breathe into that place. Let go. Let the breath cleanse. Fresh new energy coming in and that old energy going out. The breath is safe. And even though there's these feelings that may be uncomfortable, it's okay to let them go. Create ease and flow. It's okay to feel them and let them travel through your body and out. That's all they're doing. They're not meaning to be trapped and keep you in a cycle. Feel whatever it is and release it with the breath. Just keep breathing in and out, staying with that feeling or sensation or emotion. And just keep breathing through it. Now notice if that tightness or discomfort, if it has lessened in any way. It may still be there. It may be gone. It may still be there, but just notice if it might be just a little less than it was before. Notice if it's still there, if it has a shape or a color. And just observe. Remain grounded in your breath and safe with your breath. Open to releasing whatever is trapped, doesn't want to be. And if it was released, just notice if there's something else. You can ask, is there anything else that needs to be released today? Notice if the tightness or discomfort or pain has moved somewhere else, and just be with that. And just notice again if it has any quality to it, a form, a shape, a color, a sound, a smell. Just be curious and open. And also, are you willing to let it go? You have a willingness, because of course, if you're not willing, if you think it's serving you in some way to hold on or suppress, then it won't leave. There has to be a willingness to let it go, to feel it. As it travels through your body to leave, you will feel something, and it's okay. Just know that this is part of the human experience, to feel fully in your body emotions, sadness, anger, anxiety. But the pain and suffering, again, is just the holding on to, the suppressing, the labeling it as bad, not wanting to feel it. If you let yourself feel it and let it move through you, it's just a moment in time. This too shall pass. And you give yourself permission to access the full range of your human experience. The experience in this body. It's a gift. And then just notice if it has lessened, or if it has shifted, if there's something else. Move your attention there. And then if it's gone, you can ask if there's anything else. Just remain focused and observing whatever is happening. What wants to be released today? What are you willing to let go? And whatever is still there, imagine moving it outside of your body. Imagine it being in a sphere, a ball of energy, keeping it safe in this ball of energy, wherever it is in your body. Imagine this safely tucked away in that ball of energy, and then moving that ball outside of your body. And just notice how that feels as you move that outside of your body, and now you observe it from outside. It's not taking up space in your energy. It has its own space, its own energy. Take a deep breath and just notice how you feel now. And can you send that love, whatever it is that was trapped and you're now looking at outside of your body? Are you able to send that love and just increase its energy ball or field by adding love into it? You love it fully, completely, for whatever gift it's trying to offer you, even if you don't see it. And then ask that energy, tightness, discomfort that was in your body but is now in a ball outside. Ask where it wants to go. I don't want to be trapped in your body. Where does it want to go? Where would it like to be right now? And can you send it more love, more compassion? And imagine sending it wherever it is it wants to go. Maybe out in nature, in the forest, a place that you love, a place that you dream about or think about or felt in awe when you were there. Maybe it wants to go in the ocean, on a mountain, in outer space. Just imagine sending it there, wherever it wants to go. And just take a deep breath again and notice how you feel. Is there a little bit more space? Are you a little more comfortable? And wherever you cleared energy in your body, if it was one place or if it moved around different places, now imagine filling those spaces with love. We don't want to leave a vacuum to be filled randomly. We want to make sure that we fill it with what we want there. So if it's difficult to imagine sending love or filling with love, imagine someone you love passionately. You love that person or an animal that you love, place in nature you love. Just imagine feeling love for something or someone. And just fill your heart with that emotion of love for whatever it is that you feel love for. And then use that to fill these spaces that might be empty or might have more space because some energy moved. And just imagine filling with love. That feeling of love, feeling it until you feel an expansion. So you make sure it's fully full. You don't want to leave any gaps. You don't want to leave anything up to chance. And if you still feel tightness or tension or discomfort, imagine moving that out of your body. There's still some there that hasn't been moved out yet. It's okay. Just be present to it. And if it doesn't want to be moved out, that's okay too. But typically it does. It doesn't want to be trapped. Energy never wants to be trapped. It wants to flow. It's like a bird. It wants to fly. It wants to soar. It's more us that we're not ready. And that's okay too if you're not ready. Just be with it. Imagine sending it love. Imagine wrapping it in a warm blanket, giving it a hot chocolate, or whatever it is that you might do for a loved one who is not feeling well. Just wrap that emotion or that energy or that feeling in love. Whatever it is, you just want to love what is, just because it is. There's no point in fighting it. And just take another deep breath. And now let a smile come onto your face. And the smile is just a way to reward yourself, reward your body for being present, for being here, for observing. It's a way to reward yourself to come back. Even if you don't feel like smiling, that using the muscles of smiling releases happy chemicals in your body. And that's a reward in your body. This is good. Just keep breathing as you smile, releasing, giving yourself compassion. Now tune into sounds in the room around you or far away, any smells or tastes, even anything you see in your mind's eye. Just return to your senses, any tingling on your skin, warm or cold air. You can start to wiggle fingers and toes or stretch or sway, move side to side. Movement is also a way that we release energy in the body. So just want to, whatever happened, whatever shifted, just want to let it go, let it be. And if there's anything else that didn't get released, this moment is to give it permission. And slowly begin the process of coming back from the meditation in your very own timing. There's no rush to come back. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Take some time to make notes of any thoughts or insights that you might have had during the meditation. And just remember again that it doesn't have to take 30 minutes out of your day to meditate, to do this, to release energy. It's just a moment in time to check in. One breath, follow the breath. Ask the question, what wants to be released today or right now? What am I willing to let go of right now? What am I willing to let go of right now? Even sometimes, do I want to suffer? Is this worth whatever it is? Is this worth suffering? And then choosing to let go with the out breath, releasing it. Maybe I'll take 2 breaths or 3 breaths. It's a practice, but eventually it gets easier to let go, make conscious decisions of what am I holding on to, what is worth suffering over, and what is not worth suffering over. What am I willing to release? So thank you again for taking the time to practice with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day and week ahead.